All right, this is 6th grade, Saxon, lesson 6. Our new concept is fractional parts. You can pause right here and solve these on a separate sheet of paper. And when you come back, I will have your answers for you. All right, A, 2,500 plus 400, only the hundreds place changes, and we have 2,900. B, 6,000 plus 2,400 would be 8,400. C, 370 plus 400 is 770. D, 9,500 plus 250 is equal to 9,750. No, 40. E, 360 plus 1,200 is equal to 1,560. F, 480 plus 2,500 is 2,980. How many seconds are in a minute? That would be 60 seconds. H, how many minutes are in an hour? That is 60 minutes. Carissa's school library received a gift of 500 new reference books. The books were arranged in a bookcase shown. How many books are on each shelf? So, let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. It says the top two have 270 and 230, then 180. From top to bottom, there are 140 books, 130 books, 100 books, 80 books, and 50 books. Don't worry about that one too much. I think that's a little confusing. I wish I would have skipped it. So our new concept, fractional parts. This is the part we really want to pay attention to. This is one example they have for you. As young children, we learned how to count objects using whole numbers, and then we grew older and discovered there are parts of wholes, like parts of an orange that are part of one whole orange. We can name these parts with fractions. A common fraction is written with two numbers and a fraction bar. The bottom number is called the denominator, you know that. And the top number is called the numerator. What fraction of the circle is shaded? And I apologize, it did not come across very good across Google Classroom, but there is one piece of that circle shaded. So you use 6 for the bottom, the denominator, because there are 6 pieces altogether. Maybe this is an orange, and 6 slices make one whole orange. Now, how many slices are left? That would be the slice that is shaded, and it is 1/6. So the fraction of the circle that is shaded is 1/6. Example 2, what is 1/2 of 450? So you will see questions like this on your homework, and you're like, oh, how do I find that? You just divide by the denominator. So 450 divided by 2, 2 goes into 4 2 times. If you multiply 2 times 2, you get 4. Subtract and you get no remainder. 5, there are 2 2s in 5. 4, subtract and get 1. Bring down a 0. What times 2 is 10? That would be 5 times 2 is 10. And 1/2 is 225. B, what is 1/3 of 450? So 450, now not divided by 2, but divided by 3, because it's the bottom of this fraction, 1/3. 3 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring down your 5. How many 3's are in 15? Or ask yourself, what times 3 is 15? We're close to it. And we get 5 times 3 is 15. Bring down a 0. 15 minus 15 was 0, sorry. How many 3's are in 0? That is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract, and that is 0. So 1/3 of 450 is 150. C, how much money is 1/5 of $4.50? So divide by $4.50. Divide by the denominator of this fraction. That's where I'm getting that 5. 5 cars will not fit in a 4-car garage, but it will go into 45. What times 5 is 45? 9 times 5 is 45. Subtract, and there is 0 left over. Put this decimal right on top in your answer. Bring down a 0. How many 5's are in 0? 0 times 5 is 0. Subtract, and you have no remainder. So 1/5 of $4.50 is 90 cents. Okay. So lesson practice is a little bit easier than that. Part A, I'm going to have to look at this in my book. You may have to look in your book too, because it's a little grainy. Use both words and numbers to write the fraction that is shaded in problems A through C. So A, it looks like 3 out of 4 of those pieces are shaded. So 4 denominator, 3 numerator. So write it like this. And in words, 3/4. Make sure you have that THS. And that is A. B, there are 2 out of 5 of those circles that are shaded. So 2 out of 5 is 2/5. And we write it 2/5. C, there are 3 shaded out of 8 altogether. So we would read that 3/8. D, what number is half of 72? So now we take that 72, divide by the denominator. 2 times 3 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down a 2. What times 2 is 12? That would be 6 times 2 is 12. Subtract, and there is no remainder. So 1/2 of 72 is 36. E, what number is half of 1,000? Divide by the denominator, which is 2. 5 times 2 is 10. And now we're going to have lots of zeros. How many 2's are in 0? 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Subtract and get 0. So half of 1,000 is 500. What number is half of 120? That's F. Divide by the denominator. 2 times 6 is 12. Leaves you with none left over. How many 2's are in 0? 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Subtract and you get 0. Half of 120 is 60. How much money is 1/3 of $3.60? So $3.60 divided by the denominator of 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract and you have 0. Bring down your 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Put your decimal in your answer. Bring down the last digit. There are 0 3s and 0. And now you subtract and you have no remainder. So the answer is $1.20. They wanted you to copy that figure and shade half of it. Looks like there are 6 pieces, and it doesn't matter which 6 you shade. I'm gonna do all the ones on the top. And that's all for today. If you need anything, let me know.